What's up? What's up? Facebook Live, man. It is Friday. What is happening? What's cracking? You know how we do, man. I'm gonna come give it to you real fast right before you get ready to step out, celebrate your victory. Uh, you made it to the end of the week, man. I guess. I guess that's a victory. I guess that's worth celebrating. When you come into the room, let me know where you're watching from. I think it's real cool that we can all be from everywhere, all over the world, but still land right here on this live and get it in, man. Yeah, we getting ready to break out for the night. I know a lot of people probably got a lot of plans. So when you step in the room, let me know where you're watching from. Drop your favorite emoji. We're going to get into it. Don't quit. And how do you know? Two good topics today, man. I'm going to run them both together because I know y'all probably ready to get out there and get involved in the festivities of the weekend. How many people, drop a one in the comments if you're actually going to stay home. Drop a one in the comments if you're actually going to stay home this weekend and try to figure out how to better your situation. I mean, and if you're not, it's okay if you're not. What's going on, Shay? What's happening, Rochelle? It doesn't matter. It's cool if you're not, because I'm actually going to get out tonight. You know, I got some people I haven't seen in a long time. Classmate I haven't seen in a long time, about 17, 18 years. So yeah, I'm gonna get out tonight. So but it won't be nothing crazy. So don't get it twisted. I'm gonna wait till we get some more people in the room. How you doing, Lisa? Thank you for stepping in. Let me know where you're watching from. Like I said, I think it's real cool that we can be from everywhere, all over the world, and land right here on this live and chop it up about some realness. What's going on, Umson? Appreciate you for checking in, bro. Talking about, hey, don't quit. It's not time to quit. And how do you know? Like I always do, I don't like to leave my people who watch on the replay. Although you didn't catch it on the live, I still show you a little respect, man, and go ahead and pop it off and not leave you waiting for too long. But we're just going to get right into it. How do you know? How do you know when you have found your purpose? How do you know when you are shooting at your purpose or you are in the vicinity of your purpose? How do you know? Simple and plain. It will speak loud and clear to you. It will speak extremely loud and clear to you that you are on the right track of your purpose. And when I say speak loud and clear, I don't mean that there will be a voice come down from the heavens and say, this is your purpose. No, not that. I mean, everything will start to line up. Everything that you ever question in your life, why am I this person? Why do people always corral around me? Why do those questions start to be answered? That's when you know that you are starting to meet that purpose, man. When you start to get dressed and not go to the club. I've done a lot of that. I've gotten dressed a million times and laid down in the bed and not gone to the club. So you're not, that's right, Rochelle, you're not going to hear that voice. It's going to be, everything's going to start lining up for you. How you doing? I appreciate you for checking in. Everybody's going to start, things are going to start lining up for you. People are going to start coming around you. People are going to start coming around you and having, and their value is going to be needed. You're going to actually have something to do with these people now. You feel what I'm saying? It's going to be totally different. Your old friends are going to start to slide away. You're going to start to wonder what's going on with them. Well, these are signs that you're changing. These are signs that you're changing. The group's still together, but you're kind of moving up. Yeah, you're changing. That's what's happening. You're getting ready to move towards your purpose. And the closer you move towards your purpose, the closer you are to building that world of your own world. When I drop posts on Facebook, I do them for a purpose. When I spoke about your world, what world do you live in? Do you create your own world, or someone will create it for you? Your life. Are you living a cookie cutter life? I call it a treadmill life. Are you living a treadmill life? That treadmill life is where you're doing all the things possible. You get stronger, you get faster, but you're not going anywhere. That's a treadmill lifestyle. Are you living a treadmill lifestyle? Hey, drop a one in the comments if you live in a treadmill lifestyle. There's nothing wrong with living a treadmill lifestyle as long as you know that that's what it is and you have plans to get off of the treadmill. Drop a one in the comments if you live in a treadmill lifestyle. We'll do that. We'll drop a two. Drop a two in the comments if you live in a treadmill lifestyle. I want to help you get off the treadmill lifestyle, man. It is no fun to be running in place forever, for the rest of your life, man. It's no fun. So as you get closer to your purpose, things will start to line up. You'll start, like I used to always say, man, I don't know why I'm always around a big group of people and I have to make the decision on what we're doing. Like I never understood it. Like I don't understand why I got a lot of people that come over to my house and want to hang out. I never understood it. It became annoying to me. I never understood it. Now I do. None of the people who used to come and hang out and kick it are around me anymore. But I'm leading new people that I never met before, I've never known before, you know, and that's beautiful though, because I'm moving towards my purpose. I'm moving towards what I wanted to be in life. They say that within your first 12 years, you actually know what you want to be in life, and as a kid, you know. And when they asked me when I was 5, you can ask my mom. They laughed at me. They asked me, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" Preacher. Okay, that's cool. And a trash man. They were like, "Whoa, whoa." a preacher and a trash man. I was like, yeah. And I was cool with it. Y'all wanted to be rock. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be the trash man because I think it was more of wanting to do a service, you know. Me joining the military is in the same sense, wanting to do a service. As far as wanting to be a minister, be a preacher, I never found a religious side. I never could find anything I wanted to divide into. I always wanted to bring everything together. So with me, it was, I was going to be speaking. It started, I went out into the music, speaking to large groups up to 20,000, thousands of people that I'm speaking, you know, rapping in front of, but it was speaking. It was all coming from the inside. No one else wrote it. It was all from me. So moving towards my purpose. I also said I was going to talk about not quitting. You know, a lot of people quit because it gets too hard, or they're not sure, you know, or they get discouraged or whatever, and they quit. Let me tell you something. Not everybody had an easy path. Not everybody is on the easy path, man. Nobody. I didn't have an easy path. But guess what? I can call it my path because I'm here right now. You don't get to where you want to be by quitting. There's no way possible to get to where you want to be by quitting anything. So, quitting, not an option. It's not an option. Everybody has an uneasy. It's a lot of people out here that have uneasy paths. You feel what I'm saying? So, but what they can do is they can talk about that in reference now. It's past them. They didn't decide to stay there. They decided to pick up and move on. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't a quit in them. You can't quit. You can't quit. See, my thing is, I love being put in the spotlight. I love being put in the spotlight. It's not possible for me to quit. It's impossible for me to quit in the spotlight. I have to show up and show out every time. So what do? I make sure that I'm in the spotlight. If they ever asking for leaders, I want to be a leader. Even if I don't know anything about what's going on, I want to be a leader. I'm not going to quit. I'm telling you, I'm not going to, whatever it is, I'm not going to quit. I'm going to keep going at it, even if it's the last day and I finally get it. I'm not quitting. That's just me. I have that. And that's something about running that I love. A lot of runners have this. You get started and you can't stop. That's me. I get started and I'm telling you, I get a pattern down, a cadence going, and I just can't stop. It's you know, the momentum just builds and builds and builds. It's like that. When you are doing something and you're marching towards your purpose, the momentum just builds and builds and builds for you. It builds and builds. But if you quit, simple as that. Simple as that. If you quit, that's it. You don't get to where you're headed. You don't get to where you're headed. Nobody's going to come bring you consolation prizes. That was for 5th grade, where everybody got a participation ribbon. No, that's not how life works. You don't get participation ribbons. No, that's not happening, because you showed up and you laced your shoes and tied them tight. By the way, I hate people not hate people, but I hate when people tie their shoes too tight. I just want to put that out. So if you want to annoy the hell out of me, come around me with your shoes tied too tight, and I'm going to have a problem. But no, really. But just showing up with your shoes tied tight is not, that doesn't warrant you a reward or an award for anything. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not, those days are over. Those days are over for you. So there's no quitting. In order for you to get to where you want to be, you have to keep going. No quit. No quit. And like I said, man, how do you know? How do you know that you're on the path to your purpose? How do you know you are within your purpose? How? It's going to speak so loud and clear. Things will start to line up. Things will start to line up for you. You have these moments like, oh, why didn't I think of that? Like, oh, wow, that's no wonder why that's why I had to do this. That's why I did that. That's why she stopped talking to me, so I could do this. You see, when all that stuff starts to line up, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's for me right now. It's hilarious and it's kind of scary for me to see everything line up in my life right now. Because I had a lot of things that were going on in my life. I'm like, I don't even understand why this is even relevant. Why? You know? And now, I mean, I'm not gonna speak on them because like I talk to a lot of people, I mentor a lot of people, and I don't want to put out a lot of what I do, but my thing is to take people from a treadmill lifestyle to on their path running. That's what I do. And that's what I'm going to continue to do, even within my music, is to take you from a treadmill lifestyle to up and running. There's no need to be standing there running in place for everyone to admire you. Those days are over. Those days are over. No longer is there time for a treadmill lifestyle. Those days are over. So that's my goal, is to take people away from a treadmill lifestyle, whether it be with their health, because your health can have you in a stagnant position in a treadmill lifestyle where you're eating all these bad processed foods and you're wondering why your health is deteriorating. You have no idea why you're sick all the time. Man, I'm telling you, This food, this sugar that's in our foods is killing us. And a lot of people now are watching What the Health, and it's tripping me out because I've been talking to y'all for a year, for like 15, 16 months now. And now you see What the Health, and everybody's in my inbox. It's like, hey, what you were talking about is true. I know. You don't come tell me that it's true. I know. You know, like we eat good over here. We good whole food nutrition, put the best in our bodies and won't quit. Why? Because it's good results. Why stop? Keep going. If I stop, then what? Then it's going to turn back to the same thing that was going on before. So I keep going when I'm getting good results. It's feeling good to me. Even if it was, you know, but in life though, things get bad. It's not always peachy. You run into bad times, but you can't stop. If you stop, you stay in bad times. What's going on, Nikki? If you stop, you stay in those bad times. So why would you stop? Why would you give up to stay in a rut? Why wouldn't you take that uncomfortable feeling and move yourself towards something of progression? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? It makes so much sense. There's no way in hell I'm going to be going through hell and sit there and say, I give up. You know where I give up? I give up right here and I stay in that turmoil. I stay in that disgust. No, that's not life. That's not life. We keep going. We keep going. Either way it goes, you die in the end. So what is it hurting? I said something else earlier this week about people are so afraid to die that they forget to live. That's real. You forget to live, man. And you're on your deathbed with regrets and dreams, unlived dreams. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. But seriously, the food, you got to do it. It's a part of you getting to your purpose, man. You got to be able to think clearly. There's a lot of diseases out here that are being caused, and a lot of people don't know it's because of what you're stuffing in your face. Because of what you're stuffing in your face. A lot of things are coming into light now to get you ready for your past, to get you ready to do what you need to do in life right now. Yeah, I'm so thankful for What the Health. Hey, hands down to What the Health. I wish I could have had a What the Health video 16 months ago. But you see what I did though 16 months ago when nobody was listening to me talk about whole food nutrition? When nobody was listening to me talk about plant-based diets? I kept going because 16 months later, I'm still here on whole food nutrition. I'm not... You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing. You don't quit. You don't give up. You keep going. I'm still healthy. Look at where I've come. Those of you who know me and know where I've been, know the type of person that I was. You see where I got to by not quitting? You think I'm going to quit? No. I love where I'm at. I love where I'm at. I'm blessed. You feel what I'm saying? So there's no need for me to give up on anything. There's no need for me to give up on anything. Because why? Because I know. I know that I am reaching my goal. I know that I am becoming closer to my purpose. I know that I am creating my own world. You understand what I'm saying? The people that are around me, you guys that are in this room right now, you think that I want you people here with me. I want you people around me. You feel what I'm saying? I want you people around me. So, because I get rid of people that I don't want around me. And it's not that it's a hand by pick by pick. It's no, you guys let me know what it is that you want to see. I scroll by your pages and you're talking positive. So I know that I can talk to you. I know that we can relate. I know that we can get some things hashed out and discussed. You feel me? So I'm happy. I'm happy today because I get to get this message out to you guys, man. How do you know that you are reaching your life's purpose? Everything starts to line up. No, never been a quitter, Shay. You know that. I've never been a quitter, but think on it. How do you know you are at your life's purpose? Things start to line up for you. Things start to seem unbelievable. You start to laugh at all of the negative things. Today I got a letter that would have tore me to pieces. I'm talking about tore me down a few months ago. Tore me down a few months ago. I got excited because I'm ready to see what my momentum is going to do to destroy it. I know it is. It's been destroying everything else. Nothing stands a chance in my way. I'm full. I'm ready. I'm telling you, I'm cocked, ready to go. I'm fully loaded. There's no way. There's no way that anything is going to stop me. And as long as I believe that, nothing's going to stop me. 16 months running. I'm still pumping hard, pushing this to make sure that everybody understands that this food that we're eating is killing us. Okay? So if you want to think about everything we have in common and why everybody's coming down with so many cancers, what do we have in common? Air, water, and food. All of them are horrible. All three of them are horrible. Our water is horrible. Our air is horrible. Our food, they're not worried about quality. It's all about quantity. How fast? I was talking to my mom the other day and we were talking. I was like, people trip me out when they say they're eating healthy and they're eating seedless grapes. A seedless grape? Why doesn't it have seeds? Seedless watermelon? Why doesn't it have seeds? Are you serious? Are you serious? I even told my mom, I was like, think about it, Mom. You had kids and they could have kids. You know, like, I'm not a clone, you know what I'm saying? So it's just real. Put real food in your body, man. If you actually get real nutrition in your body, you can leave all these other diet fads alone. I'm watching it. Every day I'm watching it. Every day I'm watching. I see these people get on these diets and I don't even knock them or anything. I just wait for them to fail. I wait for the diet to fail. You lose the weight, but does it help you keep the weight off type of issue? See, that's whole food nutrition. You got to take care of your bodies, man. Take care of your bodies because you're working on your purpose. You're working on your purpose, man. You don't want to get sick on the way to your purpose and have to take days off. You don't want to be in the hospital. You don't want to be on get these medications when you get older because you decided to eat unhealthy, because you decided to pick a fad over real nutrition that's on this planet and it's for you. You don't want that. I know you don't. I know you don't. A friend of mine posted something actually yesterday about a 70-year-old woman that looked like she's 30, and her husband, he decided to take a different route and eat these meats and all this trash. She decided to what? Keep going with her whole food, plant-based nutrition. Keep going. She looks 30, 34 years old, son. Like, dead serious. So you don't have to tell me too much more about which plan I'm choosing. Which plan am I choosing? Clearly, I've chosen it. I've chosen it, man, and I'm not stopping. I'm going to keep going because I'm lining up with my purpose. So I need to have all things right. I need all the right people in my corner when I'm lining up with my purpose. I need Rochelle in my corner. I need Kelsey in my corner. I need a Jennifer in my corner. I need, you know what I mean? I need real people in my corner. I need a T Hunt, a Tamarcus in my corner. You know, so real people who are striving to get to their purpose. Only. I need a Tina in my corner, you know, because I need real people who are striving for their purpose. Quit's not even on the menu. We kick and quit around. We kick and quit around. It's not on the menu. We don't have time for quits. Who has time to quit? You got time to quit? You should have never started. Real talk. Real talk. So evaluate what you're doing. Don't get in things to quit. I'm gonna tell you, I know it might be stretching along. I said I would kind of make it short, but I want to add in on something. You know, people that make those New Year's resolutions, I don't make them, but I laugh when I listen to people make New Year's resolutions, and it really tells me a lot about the person, because it's funny how that New Year's resolution that night is so serious. It's so damn serious, right? But then as the year goes on, it becomes more and more and more of a joke. More and more of a joke. You know, you get, here comes March. Oh yeah, man, you know, I messed around and smoked a cigarette the other day, but it was just one. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And then next, oh man, you know, I only smoke when I drink it. Now you see this running joke, and then by the time next year rolls around, you smoking a cigarette on New Year's Eve. So I start watching people like this who can't even commit to themselves. You know, I used to smoke cigarettes. I quit cigarettes in one day without a patch. You know how I quit? I told my son, I said, I'm going to quit smoking cigarettes for you. And he said, okay, thank you. And when I saw how excited he was about that, it was a wrap. That was it. That was the quit within that. You feel me? So that was it. So, but that's just another thing. But I'm just saying, like, real talk. People with the New Year's resolutions, come on, man. Just don't make them. Live in the moment. Don't try to plan 364 days ahead. You don't even know if you're going to have your job next week. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of you don't even know if you're going to have a job next week, and you talking about, come on, man, don't do that. Don't do that. Quit planning so far ahead and focus on the moment right now. So focus on the moment a little bit right now, man, because you're going to end up quitting. I've been watching a lot of you. You end up quitting. You need to focus on the moment. Take it one day at a time. Take it one day at a time and master it. You feel me? That's how we doing our training over there. We taking it a week at a time. You know, we mastering it though. You know, we're not trying to blast through it and get all this training. No, we take it a week at a time and we master it. So we get the other piece and then we master it. We mesh it all together and it's like clockwork. You feel what I'm saying? So take in what I said, man. It's Friday. I'm not gonna hold you too long. I know a lot of you powdering up, dressing up, doing whatever it is you do to get ready to slide out. Like I said, I'm gonna step out tonight just for a little bit. You know, just go do me. Have a good time. I think I deserve it. You know, if you do go out, be safe. Make sure, you know, you either be the DD or you got a DD on the way. Uber, whatever it may be. Be careful. All right, you guys. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay humble, man. I'm a rock. Love you to pieces. One.